Dawn breaks over the Jurassic plains, a sea of mist clinging low as the young sauropod stands alone. Confusion clouds Littlefoot's youthful gaze as he surveys the empty expanse, fear gripping his heart. His voice echoes softly across the plains. Where is everyone? The rising sun casts long shadows, accentuating Littlefoot's isolation as he waits for a response that never comes. Littlefoot approaches the riverbank, his massive form a silhouette against the water. He steps into the wide, slow-moving river, the water rising around his legs. He lowers his head and drinks deeply from the river. The sound of rushing water fills the air, a constant reminder of the river's power. Littlefoot lifts his head, scanning the opposite bank with hopeful eyes. He searches for any sign of his herd, his hope battling against the vastness of the landscape. Littlefoot steps into the ancient forest, where sunlight drizzles through the canopy, painting the ground in shifting mosaics of light and shadow. The air hangs heavy with the fragrance of damp earth and flourishing vegetation, a symphony of verdant life enveloping Littlefoot. With a deliberate motion, Littlefoot begins to feed, his powerful jaws crushing leaves with a slow, rhythmic cadence. A low, mournful bellow echoes through the trees, a sound heavy with loss and longing. The forest answers with an oppressive silence, amplifying Littlefoot's solitude. Littlefoot stops chewing, stillness taking over as he listens to the silence. Littlefoot stands alone, a tiny silhouette against the vast, fiery sunset, his form outlined by the fading light. The endless landscape stretches before him, a panorama of emptiness that mirrors the ache in his heart. A wave of longing washes over him as Littlefoot whispers, "I miss them. I miss their warmth." His small frame trembles slightly, fighting back the loneliness as the sun dips below the horizon, leaving him in shadow. Under the moonlit sky, Littlefoot journeys across the plains, his steps measured and wary. Tall grasses dance in the breeze, their whispers a constant reminder of the wild. Silence shatters as rustling bushes herald unseen danger, halting Littlefoot in his tracks. From the shadows, raptors emerge, their eyes burning with predatory intent as they encircle their prey. The raptors are circling Littlefoot, testing his defenses. On the vast plains, Littlefoot stands firm, a small silhouette of defiance against the looming raptors. With a grunt, Littlefoot swings his powerful tail, connecting with the raptors' snouts in a resounding blow. The ground trembles under the force of each blow as Littlefoot defends his territory. He manages to drive them off, their snarls fading into the distance as they retreat. Exhausted and wounded, Littlefoot stands alone, panting heavily, the victor of a fierce battle. The plains stretch out before him, silent witness to his courage and resilience. In a tranquil forest clearing, Littlefoot rests, tenderly tending to his injuries. His weary eyes brighten at the sight of vibrant, verdant vegetation nearby. Hope surges through him as he slowly rises, drawn to the promise of nourishment. He begins to feed, each deliberate bite renewing his depleted strength. The Jurassic plains unfold in a vast expanse, teeming with life and ancient wonder. Littlefoot wanders among his herd, a colossal gathering of gentle giants moving as one. The earth trembles beneath the weight of their footsteps, a symphony of ancient power. A protective ring of adults forms a bulwark, safeguarding the young from unseen dangers. The scene bathes in warm sunlight, each ray carrying a sense of belonging and security. Littlefoot hesitantly steps into the murky swamp, the earth yielding beneath his weight. He ventures deeper, his determination unwavering despite the swamp's hidden perils. The ground betrays him as he sinks into the mire, the swamp clutching at his legs with insidious force. Panic flares as he struggles against the relentless pull, the swamp's embrace tightening with each movement. In the heart of the swamp, Littlefoot struggles against the relentless pull of the mud, each movement a desperate plea for freedom. With a final surge of determination, Littlefoot breaks free from the swamp's grasp, collapsing onto the less treacherous earth. Exhausted and defeated, Littlefoot lets out a bellow that echoes through the silent swamp, a sound of pure frustration. His voice cracks with a heartbreaking realization. This world, it doesn't want me here. The swamp remains indifferent, a silent witness to Littlefoot's despair, its murky waters reflecting a world of rejection. Littlefoot cautiously enters the volcanic region, each step a bold venture into the unknown. The air, thick with shimmering heat and choking smoke, tests Littlefoot's resolve with every breath. Heat rises from the scorched earth, an oppressive reminder of the volcanic power beneath Littlefoot's feet. Amidst the desolation, a single tree defies the odds, its vibrant leaves a beacon of hope. Drawn by the promise of shade, Littlefoot approaches the tree, seeking respite from the relentless heat. The lone tree provides a moment's solace, its shade a welcome embrace in the volcanic wasteland. In the heart of a volcanic region, Littlefoot seeks refuge under a fire-resistant tree, its shade offering little relief from the oppressive heat. A faint, echoing call pierces the stillness, a sound barely audible amidst the volcanic landscape. Littlefoot's head snaps up, his ears twitching, a spark of hope igniting in his eyes at the distant sound. Hope flickers across Littlefoot's face as he contemplates the possibility of connection. With a surge of hopeful anticipation, Littlefoot's expression hardens with determination. Littlefoot whispers, barely audible, "Could it be?" Across the vast plains, Littlefoot picks up speed, drawn by a distant sound. He reaches the crest of a hill, hope surging as he spots distant figures. A small group of sauropods grazes peacefully in the distance, their forms smaller and younger than those he remembers. Though different, they are undeniably sauropods, a beacon of hope in the endless landscape. On the open plains, Littlefoot approaches the group of sauropods with hesitant steps, his presence a question in the vast landscape. The group of sauropods turns, their massive forms casting long shadows as they regard Littlefoot with wary suspicion. Littlefoot emits a soft, melodic call, a peaceful overture resonating across the plains, seeking to bridge the gap between them. Intrigued by Littlefoot's gentle call, a younger sauropod separates from the group, its curiosity piqued by the small newcomer. The young sauropod cautiously approaches Littlefoot, its youthful innocence a stark contrast to the surrounding wariness. A tentative connection forms as the young sauropod draws closer, a spark of friendship igniting amidst the vast open plains. As the sun dips below the horizon, Littlefoot stands solitary, yet a profound sense of belonging washes over him, filling his heart with renewed hope. The fiery hues of the sunset paint the plains, mirroring the warmth of newfound companionship within Littlefoot's soul. The small group of sauropods gathers, their silhouettes stark against the fading light, each carrying a shared sense of hope and unity. Though still alone in his journey, Littlefoot is no longer lonely, his spirit lifted by the promise of a brighter future amidst kindred souls. Under the vast night sky, Littlefoot settles among the herd, the rhythmic breathing of the other sauropods a soothing symphony. Gazing up at the stars, a profound sense of tranquility envelops Littlefoot, a moment of silent affirmation as Littlefoot whispers, "I am not forgotten." The stars shine down, casting a serene glow upon the plains, where Littlefoot finds solace.